So we've collected all the data. Look at the data that came up. So this is the data that came from the surveys that we sent out. And you'll notice that it's not in numbers, it's not in letters. They've actually placed each of those names directly into these cells. And so the three selections that were made are right here. The other three are over here. And this is handy, but as far as counting this up and trying to make sense out of it, that's a difficult thing to do. I mean, we could take it and make a little wider like this so we could actually see them and they're not stacked up like that. But it's still, how can we go through and count all that and assess it? Well, the nice thing is that with the spreadsheet that is built in with, or part of the Google Docs format, we can actually go up and under Form, there's something that says Show Summary of Responses. And they will go through and actually count each of those individual responses that we have. And you'll notice that nobody liked handwritten letters here. So that's a big 0. Here we have email. And over here it says that there were 6 people that for personal purposes would want to use email. And then for texting, obviously the majority is 13. And that's over here. And that goes all the way down with Twitter, Facebook, etc. And these are the percentages and the numbers that go with this. Now the interesting thing is that means that the top three are texting, Facebook, and it looks like phone and Snapchat for personal reasons are tied. And then as far as the ones they don't want to do is on a personal basis they don't want to do Skype. Instagram and Google Plus don't seem to be big. Now if we go over here and take a look at what they say about school purposes, which are a little bit more formal, and as we said, it could be that these would be professional purposes if they were a little older. And so it looks like the top 3 here, we could actually just go down the numbers here. The top 3 are email, texting, and phone. Phone, texting, and email. And the lowest numbers appear to be Google Hangout, LinkedIn, nobody's into LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and Snapchat are definitely not part of that. But Twitter and Facebook have a couple good possibilities. And handwritten letters, there's actually someone who feels that that's necessary in the school level. So this is the information that we have. And the great thing about it is that we can actually take a copy. I'm going to use an option that is available with the Macintosh. We can take a copy of this table and place it directly into our presentation. And that's a way in which we can share it. Now, an important thing to notice here before I sign off is that you always want to, you notice that down here they have the numbers. It turns out that there were enough in this that the numbers were the same. But I have seen it where maybe this was a 12. They only had enough down here for 12, and it stretched it out this long. And it actually ended up making it so that when you try to compare this with this, that it didn't fully match. But that's not the case in this situation. So this is a great opportunity to organize and make sense out of the responses we receive from those surveys.